Number one, why short jobs might be better for Uber drivers than longer jobs. My top reason is that there's a minimum fare with Uber. So the minimum amount in this area that Transport for London has said that I can receive is £4. So if I pick somebody up that's half a mile away and they want to go half a mile or a mile, I'll still receive £4 for that, even though the normal mileage rate is only £1.25 per mile. And then there's a little bit for waiting time as well on top of that. Short journeys can be incredibly cost effective, if you like, or profitable. Two is simply that you'll have more customers. More customers during the day means that there's more chances that you'll get tips. So if you do 20 or 30 £5 or £6 jobs each day, you're much more likely to receive some tips. And when you do receive a tip, I'll be on top of a small fare. So if you've spent 10 minutes doing a job, you've got £5 from the job, plus you'll get another £2 in tip. That makes again the job very profitable per mile. Now there are some other things to consider in this, such as how far you've travelled to get the customer in the first place. In mind is that Uber do allow 3 minutes for the passenger to get in the car, and then on top of that they'll get another 5 minutes where you'll only get 10 pence per minute, I think it is. So if they keep you waiting a full 8 minutes for a £5 or a £4 or £5 fare, there might be some situations where that's not really going to work out for you. If you live in an area that's heavily congested, or you get stuck in traffic for these very small fares, the amount you get for waiting time and for extra time on the journey isn't really worth as much as the money you get per mile. My number three is that, in my opinion, shorter jobs are much less tiring than longer drives. Normally for a shorter distance, you're on local roads that you know very well. You're not on the open road, you're not doing high speeds on motorways and complicated roundabouts. And particularly the motorways, the long drives on the freeway or the motorway, I find particularly fatiguing. Number four is that, this is a bit of a personal one, but if you've got an annoying customer, and let me just say most customers that I get in this car, the vast majority, and we're talking about 99% of everyone that gets in the car, are absolutely fine. They're not demanding, they're not annoying, and they're not weird. But on the occasion you've got someone where the energy feels strange, or they're a bit weird in some way, or they're a bit demanding in some way, having them in the car for only a few minutes is and then getting paid is a big plus. And my number five is that I live right on the edge of my own licensing area, so longer journeys will often take me outside the area that I'm allowed to pick up new passengers. And that means that if I take a job that's say 10 miles outside my area that takes 25 minutes, I've got to price in that I need to come 25 minutes back to be able to get another job again. So suddenly, if it takes me an hour to earn, say, a £10 fare or a £12 fare or whatever, because I've got to come back into range, into my licensed area, then it's not really worth it. If I just take shorter jobs, and we are talking about jobs that are between 1 and 4 or 5 miles, it's much more likely that I'm staying in the area that I'm licensed for, and I can pick up often I can pick up a job towards the end of the short job. I can pick up a new job before I've even finished the previous one on the system, so the next person is lined up before I've even stopped and dropped off the previous person. So there you have it, my top 5 reasons. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.